Hi guys, welcome back. Today I thought I'll do a quick video about my top 10 makeup brushes or tools. So makeup brushes plus sponge. So this is just the ones I use, and it's not necessary for you to get the same brands or the same brushes. You can get something similar. So I will try and describe the shape of the brushes and why I like it. So maybe it helps you out in getting your own brushes. My first brush is the Sigma Powder Blush Brush. It's a F10 Sigma brush. It is narrow from the side and domed, slightly domed from the top. I think it is perfect for blush. You can turn it on either side for your blush application. And this is really helpful for that. You can even use it to pat on or press in your powder. The second brush is a Sigma F05. It's a small contouring brush. So it is even from the top and it spreads out. I like this when I want my bronzer to be more concentrated, and if I want, I can even spread it out really nicely using the same brush. My third brush is very similar to the last brush, the small contouring brush, but this is much fluffier and bigger. This is from Real Techniques. It's a buffing brush, and I like to use this to set my makeup. So I use it for the loose powder or the pressed powder, anything. So that's very handy. This is very handy and a must-have for me. And my last face brush is the Sigma Tapered Highlighting Brush. It's F35. I use this for my highlighting all over my face, and that's about it. You can use it for your under eye to set your under eye as well, because it's a little pointed shape and it's not very big. So I really enjoy using the Beauty Blender. So along with these 4 brushes, the Beauty Blender is a must-have for me to do my face makeup. And I damp it with regular water to use it. Sorry, all the brushes are really dirty. I just used it, so that's why. And you can see that these are the brushes that I really use. For my eyes, I feel you can use so many brushes if you wish, but for me, the basics that I usually always use are these 5 brushes. There are more brushes that I use when I want to do a certain kind of a look, but for my basic everyday or even like evening looks, you can go a long way with just these 5 brushes. So the first brush is a large shader brush, again from Sigma. It's a E60. I use this to pat eyeshadow on my eye, but I also use this for my concealer. So right now, most recently I had used this for my concealer for my under eye. It is perfect to get into the corner and up close to your lash line. The second is a eye shading E55 brush from Sigma. So I use this to add like a cream color, or if I just want to pack a lot of color onto my eyelid, this is very good. And it's short, so it keeps it below your crease, and it doesn't allow the shadow to go higher than that, which I really like. The next brush is a pencil brush. It's a E30 pencil brush from Sigma. I use this for my inner corners, for my lower lash line, and also if you want to smudge out your upper lash line, like your liner on your upper lash line, this is really good for that. Now for the blending, the eye blending brushes, I've got 2 types of brushes. One is more of a tapered, fluffier brush, and one is more pointed, concentrated. So when you want to put a color, like a transition shade, I would go in with the more fluffier brush. So for example, this is a tapered blending brush by Sigma, and it's E40. So I'd go in with this, but when I want like to deepen up that crease or that outer corner, and I don't want the color to spread out too much, then you go with this kind of more pointed brush. And this is from Zoeva. It's a 228 Luxe crease brush. So it is perfect for that crease, and it doesn't spread out too much. So that's really good. So these are my top 10 brushes plus my beauty blender. So together it's my top 10 top 10 tools that I think is a must-have in anyone's collection. So these are my top 10. I hope that this video was really helpful and it helps you if you're wanting new brushes or a beginner and don't know how to get your tools. And if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Makeup Diaries by Sukrita. That's all for now, guys. Bye.